Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. So, Mark Davis isn't too pleased about the Oakland A's relocating to Las Vegas. He feels that the Oakland A's basically screwed him and slighted him and forced them to move to Las Vegas. At the end of the day, we're never going to find out the truth about what led to the Raiders packing their bags and heading towards Las Vegas. But somebody is lying, and I'm going to do a series on this because, I'm not going to lie, it's really disappointing to hear about Oakland losing once again another franchise. By 2027, there will be no professional sports in Oakland. And I grew up in Oakland. I was born in Oakland. And it's just something special about, having a team playing in the city that you were born or that you represent. And now it feels like something is leaving, like being in a city that has a professional franchise brings a little bit of notoriety and stature to you and stuff, and a little bit of clout. So now, based off this happening, it's just like, man. And like I said, we can't get a definitive answer about what happened and what's going on, because everybody got their version of what happened, because Libby Schaaf, the former mayor of Oakland, said that they had a deal in place. She said that they had a deal in place to build the Raiders a stadium. She said they gave the Raiders exactly what they asked for. She said they could have had shovels in the ground within, years in. She said Mark Davis asked for a 60,000 seat cozy stadium, and they said they had the financing in place. They said they had the design. They said they was ready to go. They said Mark Davis did not take the deal. And then you hearing the same thing with the Oakland A's, which I think to a certain degree, I think the Oakland A's are full of shit. I just think they're not telling the truth, because at the end of the day, once the Raiders left, they could have put a deal in place to build on the opposite side. They had signed that 10-year lease to stay at the Coliseum in efforts to, build a new stadium. And there's always been a backstory, with the ownership of the A's. I do believe that there is a long conspiracy to get all the franchises out of Oakland, and it seemed to have worked, because it's just terrible. But Mark Davis is saying that the Oakland A's screwed them. He said it's their fault that he had to move to Las Vegas. And it was funny, they had all these articles basically saying that eventually the A's and the Raiders in the city of Oakland were going to have to get together and figure out who goes and who stays. But like I say, now we don't have neither. So it's just terrible. And then the Oakland A's organization is not giving us a definitive answer on why they picked up, or why they're picking up and leaving and headed to Las Vegas. What went wrong with the stadium deal? But when you heard about this stadium deal saying it would be privately financed and they want to build by the Port of Oakland, and anyway, the new stadium wasn't even going to really be in downtown Oakland. It was going to actually be on the outskirts of West Oakland. So they really wasn't going to have them a downtown stadium. And then they had this stuff where it just sounded ridiculous what they wanted to do. And everybody was saying, look, the Raiders are gone. Why don't you just build in the same area? And they wouldn't answer, oh, that's not an option. And people would ask, well, why not? And they just wouldn't give a definitive answer. Do you have to have a downtown stadium? I mean, credit cards and cash go wherever you go. It's not like they have, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a jurisdiction where you spend your money or your credit cards. I can use my credit cards in Philadelphia or New York as well as I can use them in, Oakland or Berkeley or wherever I'm at. So does it really matter? Does it really matter whether you in downtown Oakland or in deep East Oakland? So like I say, this is why I think it's cap. It's something that they're not telling us. But anyway, I have more for you guys later. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.